华人直播的朋友们，大家好，这里是海外华人直播，我们始终不办高盛，我们力求直播传真。今天我们在温哥华某咖啡厅采访一位少见的活到老学到老的一个原住民。Hello, sir.
Hi.
Would you please introduce your name?
My name is Lawrence Jones. I'm from Hawaii.
So, can you very briefly introduce yourself?
Well, I'm from Hawaii. I'm 66 years old, and my trade as a cook for many years, over 30 years. I cooked in hotels, I cooked in camps, and I retired 2 years ago. And today, I'm planning on going back to school to better myself, because when I was in school there, I had 2 weak subjects. One was reading and one was writing. That's why I dropped out when I was in grade 8, because I knew I wasn't going to finish. And after that, I started cooking in 1979. My brothers taught me at home, then I went to worked in a restaurant as a dishwasher. And the cook in there was talking to his wife about hiring somebody to do his prep work for him. And I jumped on it right away. I ran over and told him I could do it for him. And that's how I got into the restaurant business. I started as a prep cook, then he started teaching me how to cook on the grill and everything. Then in 1980, 81, I went to school for 1 year at a college for cooking. And after that, I started, working in restaurants, camps, catering. But the last 5 years, I was up in Nasset. I was managing a hotel and a breakfast cook there. I worked for a guy named Thomas Song. He bought a hotel up in Nasset and he was looking for somebody to work for him. So I jumped on it and I asked him if I could work for him. I gave him a background of my cooking skills and he hired me. But after that, he wanted me to look after the hotel. He asked me if I could do the front desk and everything. So he trained me on how to do the front desk. And after he was comfortable with what I could do, he left me in charge of the hotel. And today, I'm just doing nothing. I'm relaxing, but I think it's time for me to go back to school and get what I needed for what I want. My goal today is to better myself in writing, better myself in reading, and I'd love to go back to school and learn these 2 things. And when I'm finished with that, I want to do some counseling or whatever to be working with people that have alcohol problems, drug problems, because I feel that I could be a good voice for that. Because I've been sober for 33 years and I just quit smoking. I'm 28 days smoke-free today, and I feel good about my life today. But I feel like I offer more to the community, to the people that need it. I'm kind of surprised I'm sitting here talking, but I feel good about it. I like to get out there and share how things are for me, because me changing my life around, that was the biggest thing I ever did for myself. I feel good today because of how far I came since I got away from alcohol. It's such a good feeling for me. My family, my friends, they all support me. I really enjoy myself today. I'm down here because I needed to be down here. A friend of mine called me and told me to ask me to come down and be with him because he had an operation, and today he needed somebody to be with him. And I didn't hesitate. I came down to be with him, to be his escort, to be looking after him. It feels good that I could be there for somebody that needs help. It makes me feel good because, that's just the way I am today. Somebody wants me to help them, I'm not going to say no. If I just have to listen, I'll listen. If I just have to, sit there and, hear their story, and I don't have to reply back, but if they want me to talk back to them, give them a feedback, I will. And I hope I say the right words to the people when I sit down and when they talk to me. Because I know I could do good. For years I listened to so many good speakers, and I loved how some of these people spoke. Because that's what I did most of my life. I listened. I heard these people speak, and I loved the way they spoke, how they said the words. And I think it's time for me to get out there and speak my words, speak my piece. Let the people know how I feel today. Because I feel like I could give. I could start helping, give people more. And I know I could do it because I feel that, this is something that has to be done for me. I'm retired, semi-retired, and now is the opportunity for me to go back and learn more, get educated more. Because, I need it. I need to move along. Another chapter in my life, that's what it is. These chapters behind me are done with today. Now I gotta open a new chapter and continue moving forward. Like, I talked to a couple of counselors because of my recovering alcoholism. But, when we were finished talking, they were impressed with how I spoke. They loved the way I was talking. They told me, Lawrence, you know what you should do? Go back to school and get educated and start sharing your life. And that's what I plan on doing today, sharing my life. Sharing what I know about addiction, sharing everything that I know.
And also, you look very healthy. What kind of food did you eat?
Well, I eat a lot of, fish and, cow, and I eat, a lot of food from the store, meat, But I take care of myself. I look after myself good. I think the best thing was that I quit smoking too. And that's a plus because I feel better. My lungs feel better. I feel better. I feel that I'm breathing good again. But I eat, I cook a lot for myself at home because I'm a cook by trade. So I cook a lot. And I enjoy it.
So in your life, do you have any partner in your life? Do you have any partner, like your spouse?
No, I had a relationship, but we went our separate ways. Today, I'm a single man, and I feel that that's where I should be today, because of what I want to do for myself. Nothing will stop me if I stay single. Because this is something I want to do, and I need to do it. Because having a relationship, I don't know. I'm not ready for it again. I don't think I'll ever be ready for it. You know, I'm happy with where I am today. My life is going good. I have my ups and downs, but you know, I don't let it bother me. I always try to be a positive person about things. You know, if I hit bottom, I work my way back up again. I don't sit there and feel sorry for myself. I always think of a way to move on again. Because that's the way it should be. You shouldn't worry about, you know, the negative. Staying positive is such a beautiful thing because, you know, it helps you being positive.
好，感谢今天这位嘉宾给我们介绍原住民继续在学习，一直在向上，而且他现在要为社区做出应有的贡献，就是让更多的年轻人不要去喝酒、抽烟。我们可以感觉到，只要活到老、学到老，人生就充满意义。各位观众，感谢你今天的收听、收看。如果你喜欢我们这种一刀不剪的节目，请给我们一个点赞，或者在视频的右下方订阅我们的频道。再见，拜拜。